Okay, got one for you. Wood rifle cartridge shoots, let's say, an 80 grain bullet. 80 grain bullet. Really fast. And at 500 yards, it quite possibly delivers the 2,000 feet of velocity and the 1,000 foot-pounds of energy we talk about to kill a deer. That's right, with an 80 grain bullet. Why don't people talk about this? This is, got a hair. Wonder where that came from. This is quite possibly the smallest center fire rifle that I'm ever going to talk about killing deer at any sort of long range, especially a range that there's not a lot of people that can actually hit them with it, but it's growing in popularity. What is it? It's the 22 Creedmoor. That's right, I said Creedmoor and associated it with energy. What's going on with that? Well, if you look back in the history of 22s, 22 250 was pretty potent for being a 22 caliber. That's right. Now, the 22 250 is usually associated with much lighter bullets. But if you put a heavier, more well-constructed bullet in that 22 250, a lot of people have taken deer with it. Now, the growing trend in the West, long-range shooting. Shooting far. Farther than I should shoot, but not as far as some other people should shoot. Especially guys that are real dialed in. They're taking the 22 Creedmoor. Basically a 6mm Creedmoor, just neck down to 22 caliber. What does that give you? Well, it gives you a good amount of powder to burn. Also, gives you a lot of velocity. Now, I'm going to say Hornady loads in a 22 Creedmoor, a load that I looked at this morning, which is still over 2,000 feet a second, and at 500 yards, I believe was 974 pounds of energy. Now, if you want to say that that doesn't make the criteria, you're free to. What I'm going to say is, if you put that round in the capable hands of a hand loader that can get just a little smidgen out of it and still be safe, you can definitely be over 1,000 pounds. And for all intents and purposes, if you round up, yeah, that 970 pounds or so it's 1,000. So tell me, do you own a 22 Creedmoor? Because I don't. My knowledge of that rifle is honestly a little bit limited. Yeah, I saw Jim Harner's video on shooting deer with the 22 Creedmoor, and just like me, he was a little skeptical when he started looking into it. Guys are doing it. Guys are killing them. Dead with a 22 Creedmoor. So, what I have to ask you is, do you have a 22 Creedmoor? Do you have experience with a 22 Creedmoor? Have you taken deer or antelope with the 22 Creedmoor? I'd like to hear your experiences. I want to learn more about the cartridge. Till next time, I'm Steve.